Hey there guys, I am Charge and welcome back to another video. Today we are once again playing Terraria, and I have been grinding for this, the drill containment unit, which is a giant drill, and it's going to make grinding and making these farms a lot easier. Utilizing our drill containment unit, which can mine massive amounts of blocks so much faster than I can do with a pickaxe. We're going to make a Rod of Discord farm and farm for this Rod of Discord, because I think it will be a very handy dandy item. I should have brought some buckets for the lava, please. It would be so cool if that guy actually gave it to me, because I don't want to spend 1,000 years farming these. So in the process of this, it'd be so nice if one of them actually dropped it. So here we have our drill containment unit, which does this. So now we can take all the blocks from the nearby area and absolutely obliterate them, creating the widest area in a matter of like seconds rather than like 20 minutes of farming. Well, here we are using the drill containment unit to mine out the entire area. My main goal is I'm clearing out a massive area bigger than I would expect to try and get it so the only place the enemies have to spawn is on a small pearlstone bridge, so they're just guaranteed to spawn where I want them to spawn rather than in all the little holes before. So here I am building the bridge, and then I realize it's too small, so I keep extending it, and then in the middle I'm building kind of a pit of lava like normal with a couple stairs, so then they're able to get up and in, but once they get in they can't get out. And then below that pit of lava, I'm placing a bunch of chests, which I will then wire together, so then they will activate and suck in all the other items. And then I'm just getting a couple of other things, and then wiring over a teleporter because I'm lazy and don't want to keep warping over there. But after a little bit of lava, it's pretty much done. Okay, we have the farm set up, I believe. We got there's a Chaos Elemental, so at least now we know it works. So Chaos Elementals is what we're going for. They have a 0.25% drop, so a quarter of a percentage drop to drop the Rod of Discord, that item that we are looking for. And what I have set up here is just an automatic farm. So we have a water candle here to boost spawn rates. We have a shadow candle here to nullify a Chaos Elemental's special summoning requirement of have to move or something. And then we have a bunch of chests set up, hooked up to a timer, so they're gonna automatically collect items. I threw a couple chests up there just in case. Then I have dart traps that hit the bats occasionally, and there's a couple chests on the corners in case my summons kill something over there like that Soul of Light. But this is what we got, and we're gonna sit here until we farm up the Rod of Discord, because we need it for an achievement. I decided to actually sit and record this farming time, but it wasn't very exciting, so it's all time lapse, and no, I did not get the Rod of Discord yet. I am still farming it. But it's literally just sitting here, they run in, they fall in lava, and they burn. So there's not a whole lot to the farm because it's pretty simple, but this is about 2 hours of farming compressed into 30 seconds. And I even expanded the area, and I still didn't get it, or very many spawns. I got conveyor belts though, which is... We'll wait for the elementals to drop the Rod of Discord. I figured let's do a little bit of fishing, because we need to do a bunch of fishing quests. So every in-game day we can do one fishing quest. So it's useful if we try and do as many as possible. Every day that we possibly can, we need to do one fishing quest, because getting the fishing quest achievement done closer. But we also do need some of these equipments here, these accessories, to help us get the shell phone, which is another achievement. So fishing not only does the fishing achievement, but it also does some of the other achievements that we have to do as well. Yeah, so we just need 3 of those. But while we wait for the day to change, we also need to work on getting the axe, which involves killing Plantera. So we'll take another dive into our jungle, because we've been farming for a few hours and we've been on this world for a few hours, so There should be a decent amount of Plantera bulbs that spawned. Unlike the other times I've done this where there's been like 2. But there should be a decent amount that spawned thanks to the length of time that we've been sitting around waiting for other stuff to happen. But I'm hoping that before we have to go and find every single one, that we do eventually just get the X, which is not in that one. So another bulb will have to be found. Here we have yet another bulb. Plantera is coming from the top. And let's just shred Plantera, I guess. Please. Nope. Dang, this 5% drop is really annoying. This is when I wish there was some summoning item to summon Plantera, rather than constantly just waiting. I wish there was some item that you can make to summon instead of having to look for these bulbs every time. But at least we're finding a few of them rapidly. Come on. Drop it this time. No. Where's Plantera? Oh, Plantera's coming from over there. So busy chopping up the wires to make sure I didn't die to it. We got it! We got the axe finally! Haha, the axe. We did it. Axe power, hammer power. It's better than what I have, holy cow. We have spent all of that time, and we truly have finally gotten it. Only took that long and that many Planteras to kill before we finally got it. Can we do another fishing quest? I think because we completed it in the nighttime it'll count. Okay, we need to catch something in the surface, which means we need to go grab our fishing pole. We might catch a few other things that we don't need first. Another bass. There's a dynamite fish right there. Another bass. Eventually we'll clean this place out of bass, and it'll just be the dynamite fish. What's up, dude? Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna give me one of the other 2 that I needed anyways. And now we have to wait an entire day for that. Well, we're at 122 of 200 fishing quests. We still need to get the fishing stuff. Find all the slime pets and have them move in. I don't even know which ones we're missing. Oh, we're missing a diva slime. Spawns from throwing or discarding a sparkle slime balloon into shimmer. Think that's the last one? Oh, and a mystic slime, which is purification potion on a mystic frog in the jungle. Where's it? You sell purification powder, don't you? So we just need a mystic frog. We have all the rare achievements now. This one is literally a frog wearing a hat. And we also have some more lengthy achievements to do, like getting 50% researched in journey mode, which we'll have to create a whole new character and a whole new world for it. You sell sparkle balloons or something, don't you? Sparkle slime balloon. Oh, a queen slime bag. That's where you spawn, or that's where you come from. Do we have any? Well, I know we have that. That's what we're looking for. Slime one. But we throw that in there and that should be a diva slime. There we go. So that is yet another slime. And the last one that we will need is a... because we have the nerdy slime, right? Where's the nerdy slime? The nerdy slime is down there for some reason. I don't know why. We just need the mystic frog, which has a 1 in 30 chance of spawning in place of any ordinary frog. So again, it'll just be a lot of sitting and waiting for frogs to spawn, and then catching the mystic frog. I've seen mystic frogs before, but again, they're not super common. But I'll do that between episodes. But we're gonna end this episode here because the farming for the Rod of Discord is going to take a while. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like to see the last few episodes that we will have on this, because we are getting pretty close to being done because of the last few achievements that we have. But thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and as always, stay charged.